This former plane captain is now a test pilot.
Is this day important to you?
Today, yes, it is. We will fly on prototype number 1 of Airbus 380.
His mission is to test by flight a new engine, to push them to their limits. His routine, zero stress.
Let's go have some little Pink Floyd.
His ritual before getting to the flight test center.
Hello.
He uses music when taking the skies.
You know that this song, I think it went, with passenger probe who are no more. We shall see planes everywhere.
Already in his universe. In less than 2 hours, he will have to bring out the best of the new engine in 6 months' preparation. However, his only worry,
Manu, I will check the weather.
it's the sky.
Could you give me a weather forecast?
Weather is the only element he doesn't master.
Is it an essential point?
It is an important factor, since it is that which will determine the zone in which we will do the tryout. For example, on the Lion Gulf, it is better than the Gascon Gulf.
Could we have the X zone?
During this 4-hour test, the weather will be our enemy. He then settles for Aix-en-Provence and the Mediterranean.
No rain, obviously even less icing. And that's why today we'll go for the Lion Gulf. We will go for the briefing.
Since the captors on the engine hasn't yet gotten protection, if there is icing, the pilot could receive wrong information. With Thierry Bourget, there will be 5 on board, all experienced. Around the table, each is able to resist extreme flight conditions at top speed.
We will give it a try today. It's 340,089 μc.
In other words, at 12 kilometers altitude, 1,000 kilometers /a, but also consider every possible scenario.
We look the weather, fields, aerodromes which are around the test zone, and we verified that we could land on all these aerodromes. All options, possible and foreseeable hazards are expected. The only thing out is unpredictability.
Everything is almost set. Take off in an hour. A stone's throw from the runway. At the flight test center, the time of departure has come. Thierry Bourget, former fighter pilot, evolved in all the conditions, including combat. Today, it is on him that lies the testing of a new engine.
On this, a 380 and 600 flight hours.
This is the test bed.
Is it always a pleasure to take the controls?
Oh yes, it is an extraordinary aircraft.
It is superb.
It mainly has 4 reactors. If the new engine has one problem, there are 3 left. This is the new one. It will be used on the next A350 long-haul aircraft.
Well, this is the famous test engine. It is all pink.
Gerard Desbourg, the flight engineer, checks the aircraft's condition on its 80-meter wingspan and its 22 tires.
There are no leaks on the brake blocks. You have to be able to stop it once you've landed.
This A380 is the first ever constructed. Indoors at a bare minimum. With exposed thermal padding to withstand temperatures of -56 degrees. At an altitude of 1,000 meters, priority is given to measuring instruments and survival equipment. In case of depressurization, loss of consciousness is almost immediate.
If by any chance we have to face a depressurization of the aircraft, to breathe, It is enough to take mass, to pinch it, pull it. The harness inflates, we put it on the head, we release, and there, you can breathe normally.
In the cockpit, the Commander Bourget is ready for takeoff.
Checklist completed. Manu, are you ready?
Positive.
At 9:25 am, the order is given.
Inaudible. It will be a standard apart from 100422620.
This is important because it is ready to take off.
Head for Aix-en-Provence for 4.5 hours of tests. The cockpit is the office of Thierry Bourget. He has the best view at Airbus, but hasn't got the time to enjoy it. Behind, the Italian engineer gives the tempo. He is the one who came up with the test battery. They will test it at different altitude levels.
Are you ready to switch off the battery? Yes. Are you ready, Didier? Okay. 1, 2, 3, cut off.
The plane will fall from 2 kilometers of altitude in 3 minutes. It's up to the pilots to manage. Thierry holds the stick to keep the control of the device. The engineer notes the reactions of the engine and mainly the time needed for its reignition. After 2 minutes of waiting,
I switched it on at 33,160.
I'll do the gas if you want.
For 3 minutes, we restart the manipulation.
they need to be quick. The cost is 30 euros per hour.
We must accumulate a maximum of results in the shortest possible time. We will not make 36 flights for the same subject.
Operations will follow each other for 4 hours at this rate.
1 hour to go. Let's make the 3 steps at the level of 100, and we get back to Toulouse.
On getting to Toulouse, 300,000 parameters were recorded. The engine was up to expectation, with 11 successful restarts out of 12. The team still has 4 months to improve it. End of the day for our test pilot Thierry. After 4 hours and 30 minutes of intense concentration in flight, he leaves far away from the Airbus city. His decompression chamber is 45 minutes ride. In this wooden garage, where there is an aluminum jewel.
Here is my plane.
How long have you been working on it?
10 years. I'm coming to the end soon, I hope. Maybe we will fly this year.
He has flown on the Rafale and on all Airbus models, but this two-seater is unique. It is the first he is making with his hands.
This is the control panel. It shall be equipped with 2 screens, almost like an Airbus.
Almost, it's not the same budget, but after 10 years, he has stopped counting anyways. However, his plan to fly is already in mind. It is the post-Airbus that he is preparing.
I can't imagine stopping flying one day. It seems inconceivable to me. When I'm not flying for Airbus anymore, I could fly with this one.
His dream is to cross the Atlantic 7,500 kilometers in a Cuckoo's flight to the United States.
The idea is to leave Toulouse, reach Scotland, then Iceland,
And Greenland, Canada, then the American Great Lakes to Oshkosh. Immensities he has already flown over at an altitude of 10 kilometers.
It totally makes me dream. It's a beautiful landscape.
Today, he wants to touch them with his two-seater.